My name is Danny Mixon, and I've been fortunate to play this music for a very long time with prominent artists as Charles Mingus, Betty Carter, Frank Foster, Pharoah, and a host of others that helped shape my way of playing. For me, it's not how fast you can play. For me, it's not how many embellishments you can demonstrate. For me, it's about playing a note and making somebody really feel that note, especially when it comes down to a C dominant scale, which is used in the blues like such. And I'm playing the C7 in the left hand, C, E, G, B flat. And I'm playing the scale, dominant scale, C scale. That's the scale. Now, the next thing I will do, play the notes that are in that scale the way I feel about it at the time, at this time. And it would be, I'm gonna play the scale first, and then I'm gonna improvise on that scale. Scale. Now improvise. That was the improvisation of that scale, the notes in that scale. All right, so what I'm going to demonstrate now is playing the blues and using a dominant scale on each chord. Now, these are notes that you will use for your improvisation, but this is your part of your notes in your tool chest. That is the form, and I used the dominant scale for each chord that came up, which was the C7th, and then I went to the F7th, then back to the C7th, then the F7, back to the C7, then I went G7, then F7, and back to the root. Now, since I'm on this on this wavelength, there is a blues scale that sounds like this. Okay, now that scale, the blues scale in C, is a remarkable scale because that one scale can go right through the whole form of the blues. And I'm going to demonstrate it. I'm going to play the scale first, and then I'm going to improvise on just those notes in that scale, no other notes. Okay, here we go. Here's the blues scale. Improvisation. So that was the demonstration of the blues scale and a little improvisation on it. And you'll be able to do that too. One of the things that I enjoy playing is rhythm changes. And rhythm changes is a wonderful thing because it have changes in the front, then it has a bridge. I usually use B flat as my bass for rhythm changes. And rhythm changes go like this. That's rhythm changes. Now, what I like to do with that is in improvisational is I can play the B flat major scale all through this first part of the rhythm changes. Okay, so now you heard the scale, da 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 da, and we hear the rhythm, the first part of the rhythm change. Scale and ba da 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 da. Now to improvise with that. Just with the notes in that scale. This is what I would do. Okay? So that's the first part I would use. Now, when it goes to the bridge, now the bridge is going to go to A minor, to D7, to G7, then G minor to C7 to F7. So at that point, I have to play the notes that pops up in each chord that is presented. So okay, so that's what I would do at that point for the bridge. And to develop that, you have to know the notes of each chord that's in that scale that is playable for that chord at the time. You can find me on Lessonface, and we can move you along step by step, and so you'll be comfortable and enjoy playing some of this music that I've been privileged to been able to play. Thank you.